Welcome to the Prime Property Finance Podcast with Gareth Morgan and Mark Watts. This unique podcast will dive deep into all areas of property investing finance, going behind the scenes with property professionals, investors and clients. Between us, we have 35 plus years experience in property finance. The podcast has been launched to share knowledge, mindset requirements and experiences of successful investors and professionals. We aim to simplify many of the complicated areas of finance and investing and provide valuable and easy to implement tips. Keep an eye out for our new longer episodes every Tuesday and our shorter ones every Friday. Welcome to the Prime Property Finance Podcast. In this episode, I'll cover off the 5 steps for using a hunter's license effectively. Let's be honest, if you're stuck waiting on mortgage offers, jumping through lender hoops, or watching other investors scoop up deals whilst you scramble for finance, it's frustrating. Deals slip away, confidence takes a hit, and it feels like you're always one step behind. Now imagine this, you get sent a killer BMV deal, and you can say yes instantly. No delays, no stress, you're funded and fast. You have the ability to negotiate like a cash buyer. You become the investor everyone wants to work with. Today, we're talking about how we can make that happen using a tool called Hunter's License, also known as a revolving credit facility. I'll walk you through what it is, how to get one, and how to use it like a pro in your investing game. This is something that we get asked about all the time. So what is a Hunter's License? Effectively, it's a flexible line of credit, which has been pre-approved, ready for you to use when a deal drops. Think of it like a property investor's overdraft, except it's strategic and powerful. So like any other overdraft, you have a facility locked in and it allows you to draw down against that overdraft. Why is it valuable? Well, speed ultimately gets deal. The best deals don't hang around for long. And if you're too slow to the game and get your funds in place, then you'll miss out to somebody who's better prepared. So when other buyers need weeks to line up funding, you're already agreeing terms and getting the deal over the line. When to use it? Well, it's perfect for flips, quick completions, BRR deals, and auctions. Basically any deal where you need speed, and that becomes a competitive advantage. And who's it for? Well, it's for active investors, people who source multiple deals per year, and ultimately anyone who's serious about growing their property portfolio. It does help if you have a decent amount of equity. Well, it only really works if you do have a decent amount of equity or some unencumbered properties in your portfolio. So here's the 5 steps. Step 1 is understanding what a hunter's license is. It's a revolving credit facility. Like I said earlier, it's like an overdraft. So you borrow the money, you repay it, and then you use the same funds again. So say, for instance, you get a loan approved for 250,000. You have a facility to be able to draw down that money at any point. So you could use 150,000 on one deal, and then maybe you buy a property at auction using 150,000. You then may need to draw down 50,000 to do the work on it. You can do that, and then you might refinance or flip the property in order to pay back the loan, the overdraft or the facility back, and then it's ready to be used again. So it's a really powerful tool for your investing armory. Step 2 is working with a specialist broker. This isn't the type of deal that you can get through your high street bank or your standard residential broker who deals with residential mortgages. You need to deal with a specialist broker who deals with bridging and commercial and investing finance. So you need to find a broker who's working with boutique lenders. They know how to package your case and get the deal over the line. So the key is making sure that you're using the right broker so that you can get faster approvals and getting the right terms, because it's just important about having the right terms as it is about having a facility in place. You don't want something that's going to be not fit for purpose, too expensive, fees too high, which means overall it's not a good deal for you. Step 3 is building your credibility. So if you're asking for flexible money, lenders want to see that you've got your house in order and have got your stuff together. So how can you be as presentable and as credible as possible? You know, you can create a mini investor pack. You can show them what past deals you've got. You can show them your experience, what your strategy is, what income you have in the background to support payments if need be, and what your exit plans would be for any particular deal. So ultimately, the aim of the game is to be an investor that a lender wants to work with, and they want to lend to you because they trust that you are credible and that you're going to pay them the money back. Step 4 would be to use it only for the right deals. A hunter's license isn't the best outcome for every deal, and there's plenty of times when people have asked for one and we've told them that it isn't the right product for them. So it is only for the right kind of deals. Ideally, it needs to be used to focus on buy, refurbish, refinance type properties where you're going to use the money, add value, and then refinance it and pay it back. Flips where you turn in deals around quickly, or auctions where you can, in and out, you can get quickly in and out. And even if it's maybe buying a property quickly and then possibly selling it at auction for a higher price, trade-in property. So a great tool for traders to use. And it means ultimately, if you can buy quickly with cash, you'll get a better price or better terms potentially. And then the 5th step is to recycle and reuse the facility. The whole point on having a facility in place is that you want to dip into it, use it, dip out, pay it back, use it, dip in, dip out. So you're only paying one lot of arrangement fees, you're only paying one lot of legal fees, but you're using it over and over, as opposed to possibly using a bridging loan on one property, paying lots of fees, arrangement fees and legal fees and valuation fees, and having to then move on to the next deal and pay more fees. So it's a great tool and to reduce your overall fees, but it's only worth having if you're going to reuse it and recycle those funds into new deals. So it's a fantastic way to scale your business using the same pot of capital over and over. So that's it. That's the 5 steps to using a hunter's license effectively. And when you have a hunter's license in place, you'll stop competing like everyone else. You'll be able to move faster, negotiate harder, and build a reputation as an investor who always delivers. So hopefully that's been helpful. And if that's given you any clarity or given you some ideas, then make sure you follow the show and leave a quick review. And if you want to help setting up your own hunter's license or just want to chat through how it could fit into your strategy, then our details are in the show notes, or you can message me directly at Gareth Morgan Property on Instagram, and all our other channels there on primeproperty.finance. And we can review your deal, see if it's something that would be of interest to you and can help you grow your portfolio. Many thanks, and I'll see you on the next episode. Thank you so much for listening to our podcast. We hope you have learned something and have some tips to take away. We'd be very grateful if you enjoyed the show. You could give us a review and share with anyone that you know that may be interested. And of course, subscribe to the show so you can get notified when a new episode is released. If you'd like us to answer any questions or go deeper on a specific topic, please drop us a message at primeproperty.finance. See you on the next episode.